Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Maples Grove, and I'm planning on doing a walkthrough of an oracle deck. I bought it about a month ago. I saw it at a local store, and it's something that I've been was hoping it would come out eventually. So I like earthy when it comes to my decks. I like earthy and with animals. Just it's one of them, and so it is The Spiritual Meanings of Birds Oracle Deck. Discover wisdom and insight of these divine winged messengers. It is by Aaron Murphy Hiscock, author of The Green Witch's Oracle, which is this one, as from this one. It is by a different artist. It is by publishing Adams Media. I'll find out who illustrated these because it doesn't say on the box. Let's see. It says who. It doesn't say who's illustrated it. It just says the author. So I don't know who did wow. Not sure who did the artwork on this one. And it's not on the box. So I'm gonna have to I have to double check. So I went through these when I first got them. So I'm gonna go backwards, so that they're in the right. So after I'm done, it'll be in the right order. So we start with Y. Yellow Warbler. And this is joy, celebration, and creativity. Wren, courage, strength, and balance. Woodpecker, determination, commitment, and stubbornness. Waxwing, sharing, health, and gluttony. I actually have a feather sitting on my altar that I found on the ground about a couple months ago. Turkey, abundance, nourishment, and wisdom. Titmouse, thought, resourceful, and confidence. Thrush, voice, commitment, cleverness. Block it. Swift is a bird called Swift. Movement, travel, health, and home. Swan, transformation, dreams, and illusion. Swallow, hope, rapid, health, and home. Starling, community, communication, clarity. Sparrow, companionship, self-worth, and trust. Sandpiper, balance, quickness, looking below, the surface. Robin, new beginnings, cheer, cycles. Quail, fertility, caution, tenacity, tenacity. I might pronounce that a little unusual. Pigeon, determination, communication. Partridge, fertility, abundance, camouflage. This is also good for people who are into the cottagecore or the dark cottagecore. Owl, focus, prophecy, wisdom. Sorry, here. I got an itch. Osprey, Osprey, perception, abundance, confidence. Oil, positive change, creativity, domestic. Nuthatch, new viewpoints, preparation, hoarding. Mockingbird, communication, humor, reflection. Excuse me. Magpie, hoarding, distraction, balance. There's a couple of those that have repeated keywords, but I'm sure they have unique meanings behind it. So this bird is up in Maine, and this bird, the sound actually creeps my husband out. The loon, dreams, peace, and tranquility. If you guys are a Stephen King fan, I am some of it. Stephen King likes to bring in the loon calls and how he describes them in some of his stories and books, because he's from Maine. Lark, joy, celebration, and playfulness. Junco, Junco, perseverance, adaptability, calmness. Go a little too quickly. Hummingbird, vitality, energy, joy. I know every time I see a hummingbird, it always brings me joy. Heron, patience, focus, self-reliance. Hawk, wildness, perception, observation. You do have some typical birds of prey. You also have some that you don't hear, like the loon. Gull, adaptability, balance, caution. Grouse, movement, stillness, perception. I think it's how you pronounce it. Grouse, Grouse. I think that's a G. Grackle, aggression, determination, illusion. Look like they're in a corn husk. Goose, abundance, protection, teamwork. Goldfinch, one of my favorites. Joy, prosperity, balance. I like the fact they have a lot of sing-song birds on this, and it's what got my attention. Finch, activity, vitality, energy. Falcon, power, efficiency, movement. Egret, E-G-R-E-T, stateliness, beauty, rarity. Eagle, perception, leadership, renewal. Duck, weathering storms, transition, prosperity. Dove, peace, relationships, purity. Cuckoo, ancestry, deceit, attentiveness. There we go. Crow, innovation, change, and death. Crane, fidelity, longevity, resilience. Cowbird, relationships, acknowledgement, redefinition. Cormorant, planning, transition, commitment. So it's Cormorant. Another one of my favorites, chickadees. Industry, leadership, review. Next one is also a favorite sing-song bird. Coming up. Cardinal, leadership, confidence, and creativity. I love how they show the bright red and the brown. And this one, you see these? That's a female. This is a male. And supposedly they mate. I believe they mate for life. The male is always right behind the female of its mate to make sure, as a protector of the female. Bluebird, happiness, peace, hope. Blue jays, family, loyalty, communication. Blackbird, hidden potential, defense, assertiveness. And that's it. There's some birds I have not heard before. You know, so like, yeah, what was it? Cowbird. Never heard that one before. Cormorant. I think I've seen those before. Bluebird. What's the other one? That's with the E. Hang on. Here we go. Egret. Yeah. Like, I never heard this one. Egret. Never heard this one before. Egret. Crackle. Never heard. That's another one I haven't heard. I've seen these, but I never knew what the name was. And that's grouse. Yeah. Junco. Never heard that one before. But I've seen them. So that's my little walkthrough. And a little update what's been going on. I mean, nothing. Like I said, my husband graduated from community college. He's going to a university come fall. My oldest graduated from high school 2 weeks after he did, at the end of May. And my other daughter is entering high school this year. So the last couple months have been kind of busy. I haven't even touched my altar in a while, so I might do a video of a cleaning, cleaning, cleansing, what have you. That's coming up. Let's see what else. I'm a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more energized. I would say about a couple days ago, we finally started to have slight humidities coming here in Virginia. Since we've been here, the last 2 summers, like we barely had a spring in the last 2 years. So this year was the first spring. Like we had a spring for like 2.5 months. And it's just now starting to get a little humid, a little hot. Yesterday we used the AC in the house. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty hot, but I don't think it's gonna be too hot. At least not too long. Let's see, there was something else. There was a couple other things. Okay, I'm gonna go back in the house. I'm gonna grab something. Give me a second. All right, so the, I got a couple things at an antique store the last couple months here and there. So I'll do a little showing, and a card, a card that I pulled the other day that I have plans on doing a spell work on, that I will show, and a little starting on my big project. I won't be able to finish it, and it's gonna be a big project, but I'll show you a little tease. So stuff that I got. I'll start with this. No, I think I'll start with this. Okay. So a lot of these I just went to the antique store, not just window shopping. These were different times. So like sometime like March, like end of February, March, April, and May. Somewhere between those. So these I just was not looking. They just happened to pop up in different antique stores. So this one I got, I think it was like $5. Just the detail. It's the same with my red bottle too. It's similar. I believe they belong the same. Yeah. And you can see it's daylight still, so it's perfect. And then, yeah. So next is, I'll do the big one because they're both so good. Usually people do like the big one the last, but I'm not going to do that. I got this sucker for $6. So I've been wanting one of these. I want to get. I got a tea magic book. I've been wanting a little tray for my tea, and I found it. And I'm also going for a kind of like in the kitchen, kind of like not cottage core, but kind of like a kitchen grandma, where there's gonna be food. Like I got two from Michael's, like it was on sale for like 75% off. I got two of them, which is these long wooden, and it has like artwork of like 3 or 4 things of vegetables, and the other one is like fruit or something like that, and they're both hanging on one side of the wall. So in between is our dining room table up against the wall. So I got this, so I'm kind of going with that. And so it's this. And then wait. These are tiles. These are 4 tiles glued on. And it's all food. So that's kind of the look I'm going for in our kitchen. So, and I got it for $6. Next is with my bedroom. Like I said, I'm going to dark cottagecore, and I saw this little thing. And it's a box. Cute little box. Only got it for a couple bucks, but you got the dark cottagecore vibe that's gonna be sitting on my dresser. Kind of shiny. And then it's funny how I was showing you a deck. I think I got this before the deck. I gotta dust this inside. Hang on. Let's see. Definitely needs to be dusty. It's been sitting, waiting for it to be cleansed and stuff before I want to show it before I do all that stuff. So yeah, it's a swan. And usually you see white. This is black and teal. I thought it was so cool. You could put stuff in it. But yeah, I thought this was so cool. And I want to start to work with some birds in my practice. Hopefully come maybe this end of summer into the fall. So, yep. I did look up like Amazon or something to see if I could find the artist. And there was no artist. There's no illustrator. So I think Erin Murphy Hiscock might have drew these, or she may, I don't know. Doesn't say anything in the book. So usually she's pretty good. Like this one with hers illustrated by Sarah Richard on the Green Witch, as well as she did the Green Witch Tarot, which has the illustrations of from a different illustrator. So I'm strongly thinking she did. Erin. I'm sorry, Erin. Erin may have drew these. So let's see. Okay, so slowly starting. I think I only did 2 of these. I'm hoping to do a couple more. 2 or 3 more this summer. Like I said, it's gonna be decent for these. But I made this. It's labradorite moonstone. A little owl with a moonstone here and a what's it? Not aquamarine, aqua quartz, I believe. And then I got this sticker from an Etsy shop. Got a little witch kind of fall. Moon, stars, and celestial with the eye. Drought of living death. Ingredients are wormwood, asphodel, valerian roots, sloth brain, and the juice of a something bean. I can't really see. So drought of living death, owl, celestial with the moon and the psychic eye, and this little guy. So I think you might have an idea what I'm going to be putting in it. I'm not going to show what the ingredients is because it's going to be the first time me making it. Maybe in a year or 2 I might show it. But, oh yeah, and I got this. It says magic on it with the moon. And, yeah, so, so some of you guys have followed me. I'm sorry, I have an itch. I apologize. So, from, I believe, yeah, from October until February, through February, I think March too, I did the envelopes. So I was doing 3 months at a time. I did not do for April. I did not do for May. But I did pull out a card, I think sometime at the end, like the last 2 days of April, from the Magic of You Oracle by Fiona Hearn. And what I picked out was Mosaic, let chance play its creative role in your life. And each of these cards, there's a spell walk. And I'm planning on doing a spell walk. My birthday's in July, so I'm going to be doing it like in July. I don't know if it's going to be on my birthday, but it's either going to be the new moon that month or full moon at least. And there's a spell walk. And the trick is once you do it, once you make it, you can't open it up until a year later. So I don't want to, if some of you guys have this deck, you're going to know what I'm talking about. To the people that don't, I won't share much, but there you go. So that's all I have right now. So yeah, it's been a while. If you notice, re-dyed my hair. I actually dyed this about 2, 3 months ago, and just re-dyed it the same color, the same red, lily. This past weekend. This past weekend? No, this. I think it was either Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. I got this re-dyed. So, without further ado, I will see you guys soon, and try not to get lost leaving the grove today. See you guys.